Oh, hello, 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 and welcome. What a new view, right? In all my glory. I thought I'd get on today, and it's a little late. Last year we did the beginning of January, but it is a sort of studio organization revamp video today, since that's what I am busy with. So I figured my Monday would be sort of an organization, and this is where I do my work. If you've been following me, you do know that last January I reworked all of these kits to where everything that was sitting here and piling up, not that it's not piling up, right? All of this is piling up, was piling up. I reworked. I condensed things. I got rid of little kid craft stuff. Not that it isn't boxed easily accessible, but got rid of the kid stuff, got rid of all the Girl Scout stuff, and moved some of my crafty things that were more hobby over here. And then all of my supplies that I would need, papers, tissues, pages, charms, stamps, papers, fabrics, things like that I would actually use, got reworked into here and labeled. And so I work here normally. This is the desk you see every day. My canvas light, which is out right now because I have a feeling the next couple of videos are going to be a little bit more working on bigger projects for things that are going in the shop. So those are my two projects that we've been working on. They're almost done. So they'll be part of a reveal. As the shop gets its first sort of release, you'll see all the handmade stuff that I'm going to put in the shop. So those will go in there and you'll get that final goo. But I wanted to show you where we normally, hang out. All the goodies are underneath it. My chair that's a completely ottoman swivel thing. My happy planner. There's stuff at Christmas over here still. And then, I have my under stuff, which my purple kit concoctions under there, and my printer. These are things I use, from circle cuts to papers to inks, whatever. My papers, cardboard, little things like there, books, yarn, whatever. And this is starting to get thinned out, which is great because it's going back there. Now, back there is where the car is always parked. And it's now outside because we are working on the shop. So to work on the shop means I need space. My girls are still home. They both have their bedrooms, and my living room and kitchen are nicely decorated and laid out, and there's really not room to make this inside the house. So moved the car out. I cleaned up this whole area. I know to you may not look like it, but this was a disaster. It was sticking out farther. And most of what's up here is in the Facebook marketplace to be sold. So I'm hoping some things will start disappearing, but I was able to get into all of this stuff here, and I was able to find my tissue box and other packing things and things that I've been storing for such an occasion. I was able to pull out and get better access to. So I was really stoked. So this will be here. We'll sort of cover it as time goes on, but we are going to rework this section here. I pulled out an old piece of rug or carpet that we had left over. No one ever wanted to make a remnant out of it for me. I was sort of bummed. But it's a good little over 6 feet by, I have to say then 9 maybe, 6 by 9 now. And it gives me a good starting place. So once I think everything's set, we'll tape it down for a while. But I have my workbench, or my husband's workbench area back here, and now it's mine, of course. But, I have flowers up there for the cemetery that I got to get going for my grandparents. But there's sometimes where that's where I'm sitting and I'm cutting certain things and I'm maybe using it more often. So all my new inherited tools here, this is all my Christmas stuff. Yeah, that's quite a concoction. And, it's right now full of everyday houseware stuff because I'm afraid Christmas is still in my house. But it's warm and cozy and I'm loving the feel still. So I'm sort of leaving it until I just decide that, when spring actually starts to try to show up for real, I'll probably start cleaning stuff out. But right now I have to work on this, so I'm not worrying about Christmas. So I'll make sure I can get in there. But everything else we're going to do is going to work around or on top of this carpet area. And we're going to lay out, the table's better. I've got bookcases to make to go back here. So I thought I'd give you sort of a pre-rework. This is my stuff in the middle. And I'm trying to put stuff together on one side, and this is all the shipping on the other, and I don't know. So we're definitely going to rework that, but I wanted to jump on and show you what we're doing, and I'll technically, pause it or whatever, and I will blend back in later. But as the sun changes, right, as the sun sets to a different spot, I'll come back on tonight or this afternoon and show you how far I got today. I've had to do computer work this morning, so we'll see what we can do here, what I can get organized, what I can get laid out, make more room, rearrange things, and give you a tour of the first stages of, working the new online shop and what our workspace is going to look like here. And it will continue to grow, of course, as you guys continue to purchase things and then we continue to buy things. And as we adapt and grow, we're going to make this work. And you never know, at some point, this may have a really nice floor and more stuff cleared out and really put this, garage to good use until one of my girls at least moves out enough permanently to, maybe turn the workbox area into more the shipping area. And I get to put all of this and some extra into my daughter's room. But she has to move out first. So she's one more year in high school and at least the first year of college before I can go, well, maybe I can take over your room now. Fingers crossed, right? So, okay, guys, I will see you guys in a split second, but a couple hours from now, I will definitely jump back on and finish out our Monday video with more of a studio organization. That's all my fall stuff up there. And then that's batting and more stuff that I could possibly use at any given point. Stack of journals, Christmas and fall stuff up there. Yeah. I just continue to utilize all of my space. That's all fabrics and things and unusual things we'll get to use. See, there's the other side here. That box I'm about to get rid of, I think, which is great. But there's more things in here. There's more beads. There's more yarn and fabric. There's a stitch problem. And that's all. That's a good size Creative Memories container full of scrapbook paper. So I'm going to have to start working on that. But there you go. So I'm really hoping that I have some stuff hiding back here. I'm going to get to be able to put in my daughter's bedroom when I move this workbox into the house. So good, fun stuff. But this is it. I'm nitty gritty what it is. Of course, this side is all full again. It's got, I've got die cuts and stickers and, seal stuff. I'm always collecting papers and books. And this is my daughter's, was her little makeshift. It was super cute to make things. But yes, this is a new retro wallpaper kit to make a new journal out of. Haven't started that yet with you guys. There's a snowflake. There's remnants of what was from that. So this is about to get cleaned up and condensed to scraps again. Scraps, extras, pages. There's so much. But at least I feel better knowing I use all of this more times than not. I have to remember to grab stuff from over here. But, there's envelope folds and projects that I want to work on and so many things. And of course, that is Kiki's bed. When she's a good girl and she comes out here, that's where she sleeps instead of on top of our projects. So there you go. There's a little revamp. A year later, this is what it looks like. It's still staying really good and clean up here. But this is constantly, evolving. And I love when I get to clean it up after a couple projects and I get to start fresh and pull new things for a new project. So it's all good stuff. So love you all. And I will be back in a few hours, but for you in just a few seconds. Talk to you soon. Welcome back. Sorry about the vertical thing on the last video. I didn't really want to crop into it, so you sort of got that ordeal. I forgot I wasn't doing like a reel or a short. I needed to flip it. Sorry about that. So here you go. You see, nothing fancy got done here. Running out of time. But fine-tuned, retweaked, a few little things, nothing you guys would really notice, but this is our big ordeal right here, right? I've gone out and done more of an L shape where I can do all my prepping of products, anything that we want to put together to go in the shop that isn't, massive journal making over there. Sorry about that. So anything I need to remember, I need to prep, I need to put together for myself, for Lorette, this is where it's going to be, right? So I get to do that. I get to do any kind of business work, over here. But we have a nice larger table to get all those crafts done. I have my fan going, but I also have my heater ready. So depending on the weather, because today was 74 degrees of all days, to be working in the garage, not a good thing. And for your actual Monday that when you watch this, again, for us in more of my parts of California, we're like low 70s. Don't know why. Good Lord. I'm definitely going to have to look into a AC, a standalone AC unit to put in my garage because it is so warm. So then I went ahead and made the smaller table, our shipping table for right now. Of course, at any point that changes, it makes it easy, but I've been able to condense more of the boxes. I've been able to fine tune and divide out the necessities. And now I have the excess, the come pick it type concept going for all of my invoices, receipts, and shipping needs, right? Anything we decide to keep grabbing, collecting, buying, I can do. And then over here will be the soon-to-be products, like something I'm going to use, something we want to put, something we're going to contain, we want to work on. A little bit might go towards shipping, but, you know, ways to ship it, ways to add things to it, things we might want to play with, never know. And then, of course, as we get to the top, it will be actual inventory that is prepped, ready to go. So that is for now. And I left space because I'm putting, I think, two of the three single cube, and 12-inch units go through, so I have 6 straight up, and that'll allow me to put, more things that maybe I really want excess in, and want to stack them there. But we're gonna put what is that, 36, 71, so about the same height. We're gonna go 6 cubes up to match. I'm gonna try to get it in the dark color if I can help it. And we're going to start with that there, because 3 straight across of these things was going to cut it really tight, and I'm going to have a hard time getting into my necessary area. So I think we're going to do 12 inches here, and if it really got crazy, which we always hope, right, I could do another 12-inch, 6 straight up cubby set here too. So we have some room to play and expand this lovely wall. And so I'm really stoked that these things are off the floor. They are out of random boxes, and the boxes are condensed on top because you never know when we needed to move things left and right to the post office, whatever. But with all the buying and purchasing and the fun things we want to do, I think I'm always going to have boxes coming in and out. So I'm really stoked. I'm going to go back one more. There we go. And this is now cleaned up. And the nice thing is that this is my extended shop work area, and I can turn over and get to a number of my basics all right here if I needed something, right? All of a sudden I needed to put a ball pin or something I was missing. I wasn't thinking about an extra. I could turn around and get a nice chunk of my supplies right here, turn right back around and get what I need to get done. So between the two, I'm going to have plenty of things. And so, yeah, you may start seeing this, a whole nother background as I'm working on stuff. It's going to be pack and order with me. It's going to be, let's prep something. If I got enough going on, I just want to do a little 30-minute touch-up. Hey, guys, I'm working on some new stuff. Sneak peek. It's going to be, newly released soon. Whatnot. It's going to be here. The lighting seems pretty good. It'll be interesting to see. So far, so good. But I'm really stoked to see that maybe with the extra canvas light, we'll see how much of a glare comes off of this. But so far, so good. We might be able to do maybe new releases over here. So I don't feel like I have to totally clear off my workspace while I'm working on a journal. I can come over here and do, a show and tell of new release Monday or new release Friday, and you guys can see what's going on. So something to look forward to. I know it's still a garage. It is still a storage space. We live in this house. We live in our, with our things that we rotated in and out. And so, I have to have those things, but over time, we're going to continue to sell things. We're going to continue to move things around, and this will get cleaner and cleaner and hopefully bigger and bigger for the store. But I'm really stoked about it, guys. So I just wanted to pop in. It is definitely been a few hours. I started this at 11:45, and it is now, let's see, what time is it now? Sorry, guys. It is now 3:30. So yeah, it's been a little over about 3.5 hours, 4 hours. It just was warm out here, and I haven't had much sleep, but I had to get this worked on one way or another. So I really wanted to get this cubbies down and things opened up and make it easy for people, friends and family to come in and help with the shop when we needed to. So I really appreciate it. Hope that you all love it. And keep your eyes open here with me, Edgewell Design. And don't forget, if you don't know, and I'll put it down below in the link here, or down below in the Show Me More, to keep an eye out on Vintage Paper Girl, Lorette, if you don't already. Most of you who watch me, watch her. But if you're really new to me, new to the journaling world, and what we're all doing, make sure you also go over and subscribe to Lorette's channel at the Vintage Paper Girl, because she will also, she's my other half, and she will totally have her own set of things that she will show off. Sorry, I'm rocking. Old mom habit there. Totally will, show off the things that we're doing and what we're making, and show, oh my gosh, we're using this now, and oh, this is in the shop. And so between the two of us, hopefully you will know everything that's going on when it's going on. And, I love it. I do love looking at this, though. Got to sit here more often and remember to pull all of it out when I'm working on it. But we've got some Amy Brown, because I love her fairies. I'm a total Betty Boop fan, and purple wherever I can get it. So, yay, one of these days I'll get my purple house back. When you're young, you can have everything purple. That's what you wanted. But when they all move out, I'll get to make everything I want purple if I want to. So, I love you all very much. Thank you so much for watching, liking, loving. I know it's a short today. We'll see what Wednesday brings. Fingers crossed. I have a lot to still do. But I think we're going to have some content of us, maybe me prepping some stuff. Also some short videos going up Wednesday and Friday of some new things that I'm working on or gathering or bagging. And we'll just do a little cluster of what is to come in the shop. And I have to keep working on that shop. So be patient and appreciate that when there may not be a video, because I may be spending the day listing all the stuff in the shop or running errands or buying supplies or whatever it may be. But I'll try to keep content up, even a short if necessary, quick 1 minute hello, and let you guys know how things are going. So love you all. Thank you so very much for liking, loving, commenting, subscribing, hitting the notifications, making sure that bell's on so that you don't miss what's going on, so that you don't miss those new releases when they start coming out, and you can grab them before they're gone and all that jazz. And so, yeah, it's not bad, the light in here. I do have the light overhead, just to be sure. That is the glare of 3:30 coming through my garage. But I also have my side door open. So there's a screen on that, which is great. And so that's definitely giving me a good set of light. So I think we have some great potential. So, all right, I've talked enough. I love you all, and I will talk to you all very soon. Bye-bye.